What it do, Zodiacs? This is Collective, and the energy just hit me before. I don't know what it is about before I get ready to go into the gym, but here we are. Okay, the energy hit me. I don't have my cards, but I feel like someone needs this. All right. In order to achieve your higher self, it's going to take you, your actions. You can ask the Creator for an opportunity to experience your higher self, but what action are you putting forth, right? Growth is an action. Growth is an action. And if you don't put forth the action, you're not gonna have the growth. And you gotta be consistent with it. So like, if one of your goals is to have long hair, then I gotta stop cutting it. I would have to stop cutting this. And there's a phase where the shit's going to be ugly as fuck. But I gotta be okay with that ugly phase for my hair to get to where I want it to be to. Because baby, growing this out, I'll be looking all kinds of crazy. But the ending result after growing it is something fucking phenomenal, right? And that in-between stage is the uncomfortable piece. Like people who grow locks, right? There's a phase where it's like, I don't know, it might be sketchy over here. I don't know. Until they just trust the process. And then eventually you stop caring because you see what it produced. And it's just like, child, did you understand what I went through to get here? Do you understand what I went through to get here? It's an action. Right? I got to keep going even when it's ugly. I got to keep producing even when it's ugly. I got to keep retwisting even when it's ugly. I got to follow the process even when it's ugly, because the ending is well worth the uncomfortable positions I was placed in to get here. When you fly somewhere beautiful, it may take you 20, 30 hours to get there. But when you land and get off that plane, there's something beautiful in front of you that only those with the stamina will ever experience. So when you build yourself and pour into yourself and recognize yourself, baby, it's endless. It's endless, but you got to mind your business. You shouldn't give a fuck about what's going on over here. You shouldn't give a fuck about what's going on over there. You shouldn't give a fuck about what's going on over here. You should only be concerned with what's in your jurisdiction and what you are responsible for. Everything else can kick rocks. And I promise you, from someone who came from the bottom, I'm telling you, ain't nothing sweeter than being over here. All right, that part of the piece. Deuce.